If you woke up every morning and I told you you suck at what you did, that you don't belong doing what you do, that you shouldn't be here, that this guy should be here, that you haven't earned this right, and then you have somebody else come in and tell you, dude, you are the best fit for this. Like, you are accurate, you are the best whatever, you are this, you are that. Like, how would it make you feel listening to one or the other? You see what I'm saying? And then you hear it, regardless of what it is, the good or the bad. And you hear it more and more. You start to actually believe that. I don't care who you are. You could be the president of the United States. You have a terrible person that's telling you things that you don't want to hear, or that you probably shouldn't be hearing. You're going to start to believe that about yourself. And so that's sort of like to put it in simplest terms, ended up happening. And it was, I mean, it's basically been 2 years of training that out of not just me, but a couple of the guys as well that have been here since my rookie year all the way till now. It ended up happening, and it was, I mean, it's basically been 2 years of training that out of not just me, but a couple of the guys as well that have been here since my rookie year all the way till now. It ended up happening, and it was, I mean, it's basically been 2 years of training that.
So there you have it. That was, Tua talk about, how, terrible it was, the first 2 years of him being a coach, head coach and everything. But now look at the Miami Dolphins now. Like I said, they have the number one, technically the number one offense in the NFL with him, with Tyreek Hill, with Jaden Wello, David Achai, and I forgot the other quarterback name too. So they have, they're the whole offensive line. I mean, the whole offense is nothing but speed, and using the speed. They've been, they had 11-5 record this year, and then hopefully, this year to try to win the division again. So, go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take? What Tua was saying about his former coach and how he is right now as a quarterback?
Yeah, but sometimes it shows you that some people don't match well with other people. So with Brian Tua, Brian didn't really see potential in Tua, so he felt not really confident within himself. So now when they have another new coach, Mike McDaniel came in and he kept telling the media each and every time he believed in Tua, he believed Tua is very talented, and Tua will be able to take this team into the next level, which he did. Tua has taken Miami Dolphins to the next level, and even last year they was able to, even though they didn't clinch the division, but they still able to go to the playoff in a very long time. And not only that, but they also bring back the confidence in people to pretty much be continue to be fans with the Miami Dolphins. So I think this year, like I told people, this year I did tour this recently just got signed with a major contract in the Miami Dolphins. I see them doing really well this year, and I see them going far deep in the playoffs. So I always tell people look out. This is a different tour. Tour's mind is focused, and I think his mind is focused on getting this title and pretty much clutch the division, like you stated, Jordan. So people just be on the lookout, and I just show you that even though some people may not believe in you, the next person may believe in you, and that next person gonna be able to take you to the next level. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna preference this when I say this. What some quarterbacks do works well with some coaches, doesn't work well with others. I'm not gonna sit here and I love Brian Flores. I think he's an excellent coach. Um, no offense to Tua, I've seen him play. I thought the white boy that played before him what's the white boy name?
What, Fitzgerald?
Not that was in the white boy before that one.
You muted,
Tannenhead.
Jordan. Oh,
Ronnie
well,
Tannehill, yeah.
I liked it him.
He
I
went to
thought
Tennessee, yeah.
I thought he had potential. Tua's okay, but he's not a championship quarterback. I think that there's constructive criticism in belittling. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, we're in a very soft era right now. A lot of people had issues with Jim Johnson coaching. You remember him? When he was with the Dolphins, he was a no-nonsense person. So I'm saying, I don't know if people's feelings are hurt. This the late 2000s. You know what I mean? We're paying you millions of dollars. If you're not hitting touchdowns and this and that, yes, people are gonna be pissed. It's going down the pipeline. I've heard. I don't think I wasn't there, and I don't understand. But I do think I have respect for Brian Flores. So, you know what I mean. I have respect for Tua too. I just think maybe there was constructive criticism, and he didn't know how to handle that. We're not trying to put rockets of people's butts.
But remember, it takes a great coach to bring out the best of and the best of a player. If a coach not able to do that, to me, you're not a great coach. That's just my opinion.
I agree with you. Point example, Bill Belichick. I lived in Massachusetts. What y'all see on the TV, I don't see what was in the back. He was not playing games with people. They had to come out there and deliver. And the Patriots team was the least paid in the whole NFL. They wasn't getting contracts like that, and you still had to come out there. Bill Belichick was a no-nonsense person. He never smiled a day. He looked like
That's fact.
everything makes him mad. He won a
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl. He still ain't happy.
Yep.
That's how gangster he was. He won Super Bowls back to back, and he still wasn't happy. He says not enough. So that's the thing. So you know what I mean. And Robert Kraft was somebody too. He cracking your face, but they about business. So I just feel like we're more in a soft era right now.
You guys, you don't know, with Brian Flores, he's still in the NFL. He is the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings. If you guys don't know or not, he's the defensive coordinator.
Oh, that's good.
So he's still in the league. Now, according to Tua, like I said, the NFL owner at the time of that draft, either Justin Herbert or Tua. The owner loved Tua. He chose Tua. The general manager wanted Tua as well. Brian Flores did not want Tua. He wanted Justin Herbert. And that got a little tension. It had tension with not just the quarterback, but also with the GM and also with the owner as well. And that's another reason he got let go, because it was this tension with him and the team. It was also tension with the GM and also the NFL owner too. So that's why he had him let go. So with now Mike McDaniels, now he's the head coach and everything. He knows, like I said, he looked at his college tape and he know what type of system that Tua needs. Back, he had, I think he had Devontae Smith, who plays for Philly. They was playing Alabama, and there was another receiver too. I can't check my tongue. So, Mike McDaniels, what he did, he looked at his college tape and see him. Okay, what can I build for him to put in the best position to win? Last year, he was number one in passing yards. He was top 5 in touchdowns and every hay. Top 5 in touchdown, and for him, he had a career year, and so much having a career here. He got, you right, Ronnie. He did sign a big deal. I think he's number 4. Yeah, he's top 4, top 4 most paid quarterback in NFL.
Correct.
He's
Facts.
So.
Mm-hmm.
And
correct.
remember a year ago too. You remember he had concussions. There was some times like, hey, his career might be ended as well. So Tua came back. He did what he supposed to did with Tyreek Hill, with Jalen Waddle, and he showed up, and he was healthy all year. That was his first season that he was. This is the 4th season, so that was his first season he played all 17 games. So I give Tua that and everything. So it's up to Mike McDaniel to keep making plays for him, and also with the receiver they got with Jalen Waddle and Tua. I feel like Tua's gonna have